Welcome to another edition of Damn TV with Damn Sam.
How you doing? Happy Friday, and we're back on this job in Sheffield. I've had to come back because we ran out of tape, and I've had to do all finishing off. And as you'll see, tape we've used is a different colour. I had to go and blag some off one of my contacts, one of my friends, John at Jet Properties. So thanks for that, John. I don't know what I'd have done without you, and if you ever need any tape, just ask. So this what finishing off bits. You can see what black tape is. Everything's now sealed. This is job all cleared out. Put it up here. So talk you through it then again. So basically, this is the premises on how you do a basement. The only thing missing from this room is a drainage system and membrane going all the way to the top. So when you do a basement, you've got four walls that are earth retaining, like this wall. This is the earth retaining wall, and we found out yesterday one of the reasons why water's coming through, the source of moisture, and it's not what I thought, which were a perch water table or a cracked or broken water main or drain outside. In fact, an old guy was talking to us, and apparently there's a spring that runs through this area of Sheffield, and this is lower down. So spring runs from up on top of hill. So if you think like we're in, like I said, Pitsmoor's at top of there. So Chapeltown's that way, Pitsmoor's at top of hill there. So if you went out of here, you'd be going uphill. Well, apparently spring runs through ground basically. When they have built these, they've cut them into a hill, and when water table's high, when it rains really bad, the underground spring, underground river, the volume of it increases, and water pressure increases, and it rises in all's what it's made for years and years. There'll be a cavern underground somewhere, and naturally there'll have been fissures in clay. So fissures are like pathways where water travels. And when they build these flats, they sort of cut into the hillside and cut through these fissures. Now the water still comes through the fissures, trying to, find its path. But what they've had to do here is put a waterproofing system on back at wall to counteract that. And whether they put any drainage in, I don't know. But this were built in sort of 70s or 80s, and systems that they use for waterproofing weren't as advanced as systems that they use nowadays. Back then they just used one system, probably on back at wall, which might have been like a bonded bitumen membrane or something like that, and it had been put on by a labourer. And whether it'll put on right, I don't know. Whether there's a drainage system underneath, it wouldn't have complied with BS 8102 because you can't maintain it. There'd have been, if they did put a drain in there, it'd have silted up already, so you can't sort of maintain it. Nowadays, what you'd have to do is put some jetting points outside, so you could clean them out over years. Jetting points. So this is what we've got in here. We've got jetting points in case the channel that's below the membrane gets silted up for some reason. I can't see it myself because the water's not going to come this way it's coming that way. And if it does come that way at all, if it seeps through that wall, seeps through that type A system that we've put on there, then it's going to go straight into channel and then out. So even if it came in at volume, if for some reason a hole appeared and it came in gushing in, it's still going to go into the channel that's below this membrane, and then it's going to track its way out, because water always finds its easiest route. So even if underneath here started filling with water and it came in from every direction, it's still going to find its easiest route. So it's going to go into channel and it's going to saunter out. And that, my friend, is how a waterproofing system works. And that's why we put channels in cellars, and then a drainage system. So in a cellar, your drainage channel will lead to a sump and a pump, and then once that water goes into the sump and the pump, then the pump pumps it out of the sump. I think I could have made some kind of tongue twister there. It's like in Peter Pepper picked a pickle pick-esque. So yeah. So that's how it works. So your water comes in and is pumped out, and then your membrane is all sealed to stop any moisture coming through and affecting, your internal environment. But even if you did get a bit of excess moisture coming through on your internal environment inside a flat or inside a cellar, you'd have adequate ventilation to get rid of that excess moisture. So in a basement, you'd put a wall-mounted PIV unit and some kind of continuous running fan, so that the air changes inside the cellar is going to be quite regular, but probably not enough to satisfy building regs, which is 4 air changes per hour in a basement. And if you try to get 4 air changes per hour in a basement, you'd need a window as big as wall. And the reason it's 4 changes per hour is because in case somebody's spraying paint or whatever, or somebody paints and you've got like sort of noxious gases or chemicals coming off at paint, you've got to be able to change that within 4 hours. So I hope that I've give you a bit of value. I hope you've found these little films interesting. There's obviously that series. This is the 7th one, and the reason why I'm doing them in short films now is because the software that I use, which is iMovie, if I found that if I do them longer, even though I've got like 500 and odd gigabytes on my phone, it's saying I've not got enough storage, and I've only used 80 gigabytes. So that's for me to worry about. So if you found that they've given you a bit of value, if you've got some knowledge from it, moving forward in your own work life or your own how can I put it, renovations or conversion projects, then hit that bell for when I do another video, and please subscribe and pass it on, and like it as well, because if you like it, then obviously it all adds up to algorithms, and we can get more subscribers, and we can help more people find out why they've got damp issues and what to do with the damp issues. So I do all this for free. I'm getting all my knowledge out of here and putting it onto YouTube, so when I'm dead and buried, you'll all be able to say, that's Damp Sam, that's who gave a bit back from his industry. Instead of just learning one apprentice, his knowledge is all on there. And some of it might be wrong, and some of it might be spot on. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I won't make odd mistake, because everything's done. All these videos are done sort of straight off at bat, unrehearsed, and you know, in real life I can talk a glass eye to sleep. So, but I'm just getting used to getting stuck in front of a camera. So hopefully I'm not too boring. Enjoy your weekend anyway. Me rattling on. See you later, and have a beer or a wine or a vegan sausage or whatever you have. See you later.
Thanks for watching another edition of Damn TV with Damn Sam. Please subscribe and please like the channel.